This is the mix of Carles and Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón. This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best. Of Carles Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón. This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best.
Upside down and inside out, I'm about to show all you folks what it's all about. Now it's time for me to get Loving girl trial, loving girl trial, loving
Ray Remix.
talaga ako.
Remix.
Nataka na talaga ako.
Mix DJs.
Nataka na talaga ako.
Reggie Flores Remix. This is Voice Remix. Dancing with the beat with DJ Zamora Remix. Sonic Wave Disco Mobile. Dancing with the beat with DJ Zamora Remix. Sonic Wave Disco Mobile.
With the dive to his stories
And history. With the hottest takes.
and the hottest scene.
Overcome a lot to achieve meaningful success.
Exclusive content and analysis just for you.
Supposed to be
Plus a whole lot of highlights. See and feel the PBA
Hi, I'm Joseph Eriobu playing for Pure Foods DJ Titans and I'm playing forward position. season yun, Stranger Things. Sobrang cool. Sobrang cool lang. Tapos yung classic vibe niya. Ganda. Sinigang. Siyempre, tradition na tsaka nasa ano na rin yan eh. Ewan ko lang kung top 3 ba na best soup in the world. Sinigang. Sisig. Sarap ulam. Sarap na yung ulamin. Lalo na pag maraming garlic yung rice mo. Japanese food. Mahilig ako sa tempura, sashimi. Basta na-enjoy ko kada kumakain kami ng family sa Japanese food. Basta. Number 3 of course, LeBron James, the GOAT. Dati, one of his, talaga ako, hater. Pero nakita ko na off the court, yung pagtulong niya sa mga bata, sobrang okay na, sobrang the best. Kaya sabi ko, GOAT talaga tong tao to. On and off the court. Michael Jordan, napanood ko rin mga bang highlights, sobrang galing. Kaya sabi na siya yung number 1 talaga na GOAT sa NBA. Pero for me, my number 1 player of course ay Kobe Bryant. Yung work ethic niya, he's my childhood hero. So, yun nga, 1996, sila magkalaban ni Jordan. Pero mas napansin ko yung buhok ni Kobe na afro. So, ginaya ko rin yun ng bata ako kasi so, siya yung talagang mas nag-standard sa akin kaysa kay Michael Jordan. So, ayun. Muli ako po si Joseph Periobo ng Pure DJ Titans. Panoodin po ang PBA TX3 sa One Sports at PBA Rush.
Goes a little something like this.
My name is Brandon Bates. I play for Platinum Karaoke and I'm a big guy. Number 1, Vice Gunda. They seem like a very fun person. I want to be friends with them. Gal Gadot. She's very pretty. Got 1, Henry Cavill. I like Superman. Top 3 favourite food, pasta. It's very easy to cook and always tastes good. Pizza. Again, it's very flavourful. Number 3 is probably bangus. But how do you say it? Bangus? So on CC, because I like it. Favourite TV series, number 1, How I Met Your Mother. I just enjoy comedy a lot. Number 2, probably Batman, the animated series. I'm a big superhero fan. And number 3 is Game of Thrones. It's just I like fantasy as well. Again, this is Brandon Bates for Platinum Karaoke. We hope you can watch PBA 3x3 on One Sports and PBA Rush.
DJ Rounds. This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Level up na ang mga bida sa liga, halika. Napakaangas, napakatala. Pinahunang katas ng pangarap. Di bale, walang pake sa sinasabi na mga di naniniwala. Ano ba di maling akala? Tumubulusok, tumutusok at takos sa bawat mabangis kumigina. Nahihibak, naglili at nagninig. Bawat punan, merong hamunan. Laban kong laban, sambayanan. Isang bansa, isang bansa.
Every time the Meralco Bulls match up against Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel, especially in the Governor's Cup, it is automatically must-see TV, and we are expecting another good one inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum for the second game of your doubleheader here in your PBA Wednesday. It's Meralco versus Ginebra once again. This is the rivalry match here in the elimination round with definite playoff repercussions. Carlo Pamintuan and Dominic Uyong, the Colin Dom. These two teams want to make it into the top 4. That is what will be in their minds heading into this matchup.
And they're very familiar with each other. These two teams obviously more or less close to each other also in our team standings. You look at Barangay Ginebra, they're coming off a win, or a win, and then Meralco coming off a back-to-back victories. Meralco gaining some momentum here, and you like how they won their last game because it is typical Meralco defense that won them that game.
It was a matchup against the Magnolia Chicken Templados Hot Shots, the second hottest team in the land during that meeting. And it was the Meralco performance for the ages because they limited Magnolia to only 13 points in the fourth quarter. You talk about the defense of Meralco, you saw it in full display in that ball game.
Only 13 points in the fourth quarter for the Magnolia Hot Shots. Meralco, on the other hand, scoring 20 23. And you like how they forced the turnovers. You like how they got the stops. And in the end, Magnolia actually had a chance with Paulie, but Paulie missing that shot. So again, good defensive pressure para dito sa Meralco Bulls, eventually getting them that win.
It was a much-needed win for Meralco because it gets them up the standings. It pushes one of those top 4 competitors down, and that's what they're hoping for once again versus Barangay Ginebra. KJ McDaniels in their head-to-head matchup against Antonio Hester, he will have the losing end. He will have the smaller numbers as compared to the opposing import of Magnolia. But in the end, when Meralco needed free throws, when they needed baskets in the end game, he was there to provide what would be the winning baskets for his squad.
What they need to win, right? That's what KJ McDaniels brings. 19 points, 15 rebounds, 6 of 14 from the field. 6 of 14 from the field, obviously not that great. But like you mentioned, those free throws in the end, KJ McDaniels was able to deliver. He gets rebounds, he gets blocks, he changes shots, doing whatever it takes to be able to get wins.
And a new challenger for Justin Brownlee, Alan Durham, Tony Bishop, and now a new import for the Meralco Bulls and KJ McDaniels. You know, in their last game against Magnolia, Cliff Hodge received a commendation during halftime for grabbing 1,000 and counting offensive rebounds. And it was just fitting that his effort kept him in the ball game in the third quarter, and he was made best player of that matchup as well.
Well, you talk about a guy that also does whatever it takes to be able to win ball games. Cliff Hodge is the epitome of that. He will dive for loose balls. He will get and take the contact from the opposing teams. He plays so tough. He has only played for one single team in the PBA, and with his efforts, he was adjudged the best player of that ball game.
We talk about the defense of the Meralco Bulls, but when you adjust to their offense, when you mention their offense, the engines of that offense are both Aaron Black and Chris Newsome. In essence, they play alike. Their games are very similar to each other because they provide a lot of positive things for their squad. They can score, they can rebound, they can assist, they can create for their teammates.
You know what's beautiful about these two is initially when Aaron Black first came in, it didn't seem like they were playing well together, but now they've figured out how to play with each other, whether together on the court or when they're there on their own. But you like how they support each other, and it seems like they have that chemistry already for Meralco, and you like this because this will take them to newer heights.
Meralco is coming off a win against Magnolia last Sunday. Meanwhile, on the other side, for Barangay Ginebra, it was a long break to allow some of their players and their head coach as well to focus all their efforts on the Gilas Pilipinas campaign. But in their last PBA game, it was a win, a big one for Barangay Ginebra as they blasted the Blackwater Bossing in their last match.
That was quite an easy game for Barangay Ginebra, 119-93. And you look at them making 16 three-point shots in that ball game, 33 assists. That was definitely a show of class for Barangay Ginebra. You like how it was a win that was they were able to bounce back from their previous 2 losses to get them back on the winning track.
Though, of course, Barangay Ginebra will still be led by their import, Justin Brownlee. His legend was already built even before he debuted for Gilas, but it grew even more with what he produced for Gilas Pilipinas, playing his first 2 games as an official Kababayan, as an official Filipino. I mean, look at these numbers. 17, 4, and 5. Yep, quiet because there was a lot of players who stepped up. And then, my goodness, 41 points, 16 of 26 against Jordan in that 1-point loss.
And then at 12 rebounds and 3 assists for Justin Brownlee. What you like about Justin Brownlee, he knows he may be second choice for now, but he's trying to make a case for himself. And you love how, you know, Justin Brownlee is the guy that is trying to build that confidence for Gilas, trying to get everybody to rally behind our team.
Barangay Ginebra had its struggles in the early goings of our conference because of health. And their big men have taken a hit, but Christian Sanhardinger, upon his return, has definitely made big strides as he's showing no signs of his old injury, playing as the main man in the middle for Barangay Ginebra.
Well, I mentioned this a few times that I covered Barangay Ginebra in their previous games. Christian Sanhardinger definitely the big difference for them. He is putting up numbers that he used to put up when he was still playing with Northport, that engine. Him going through the defense, him running up and down, getting those rebounds, finishing fast breaks. And, you know, it has been a struggle for Barangay Ginebra because there have been some key injuries in this conference. But Christian Sanhardinger, ever since he sat out that one game, he has come out like crazy.
One big positive, though, for Barangay Ginebra has been the performance of Jamie Malonzo. This player, as we saw in Gilas as well, is ready to become a PBA superstar.
Well, Jamie Malonzo, you know, slowly but surely, ever since he moved to Barangay Ginebra, he was, you could see that he was getting comfortable, but now he is just so comfortable. He knows when to take the threes. He knows, just like in the previous conference in game number 7, he was asked to just play defense, grab rebounds. What a game that he had in their previous game, 25 points for Jamie Malonzo. For becoming a real all-around player and doing what he needs to do in certain points of the game and the entire game itself.
And for more on this ball game, we send it over to our courtside reporter, Miss Bel Gregorio.
It's not a secret how busy some of the Gin Kings have been having to balance their commitment to Ginebra and Gilas Pilipinas. Days leading up to the FIBA games, Gilas would hold twice-a-day practices, just making it impossible for Brownlee, Thompson, and Malonzo to join the practices of Ginebra. It was also in the Gin Kings' most recent practice only yesterday that Coach Tim Cohn called the shots once again, making today the only time that these Gin Kings ex-Gilas men were able to come together to prepare. Wondering what's left in the tank of these men makes this face-off even more interesting. I'm Bel Gregorio patrolling the sidelines for the rivalry match between Ginebra and Meralco. Stick with us. Action begins when we return.
Watch anytime with Signal. Via Signal prepaid HD kit with buy one take one low. Enjoy up to 123 channels so you can cheer as a team and feel the adventure with your family. Subscribe today.
You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governors Cup.
It's time to meet the starters for both teams. First from your Meralco Box. Starting at point guard from Quezon City, number 1, Aaron Black. And shooting guard from Ilocos Norte, number 11, Chris Newsom. At small forward from Quezon City, number 19, Bong Quinto. At power forward from Cavite, number 7, Cliff Hodge. And their import playing at center, number 14, KJ McDaniels. Coaching the Bolts is Norman Black. And now it's time to meet the starters for your Barangay Ginebra Sunday.
Moment, but how big was that? How important was the rest for guys like Japet Aguilar and Stanley Pringle and L.A. Tenorio with all those bumps and bruises, those things? How important was that break just to get into a better shape?
Well, huge, because you're able to rest without any games, right? Because if there was no Gilas, then Ginebra would have had games already to play. So they would have missed these guys really playing games. So L.A. Tenorio suited up every single time anyway. But guys like Japet Aguilar, who hasn't been suited up because of that MCL strain on his knee. And that's key because, you know, you're able to recover maybe another week, at least be able to do some rehab and be able to come back with more games to play, potentially more games to play.
On the other side, Meralco with rhythm. Again, as we said, they are coming off a win against Magnolia just last Sunday as Christian Stan Hardinger scores inside. You know, sometimes Japet Aguilar and Christian Stan Hardinger, when they are, you know, most healthy, one of them will play well, the other will not. But now, with all the opportunities going to Christian Stan Hardinger, he's going back to his old self.
Yes.
Like that old BPC level play that we come to expect from him.
Reminds you of how he used to play when he's with Northport. Remember, even when he moved to San Miguel, you know, he was sharing the limelight with Jumar Mario, right? And now you can see him running up and down, up and down. And Carlo, it's like a switch. Remember in the last conference, he was MVP of the finals, but majority of the conference, he was designated to defend the import. So not necessarily scoring, but you know, now he has an opportunity to outrun the big guys and be able to score on those fast breaks. And he also is able to seal a lot better because the imports are smaller.
Now he will be tasked to defend KJ McDaniels. So one of very few big man imports here in the PBA. You count KJ McDaniels, Antonio Fester, Sean Glover, that might be it.
Yeah.
In terms of just
have a really inside ball game. Yep, I agree.
The
see Eli Tenorio on the bench of Barangay Ginebra. We'll ask for a report where Eli is right now. Of course, his Ironman streak is still well alive. As we have Bong Quinto launching another shot. This time it's short from downtown. Alonso. Did it bounce off of him?
Yeah. Looks like it's off to Chris Newsom.
It was Newsom. Then it bounced out first before landing with the leg of Jamie Malonzo. So the ball will stay on the side of Barangay Ginebra.
Evident, Eli Tenorio usually stacked up.
Yeah.
Right? Barking.
Black sends it out to Newsom. Chris back to Black. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Not a lot of movement on offense for Meralco. Great pressure defense there. Sneaky pass to the corner. Newsom. This time around, he will not connect with that corner 3 ball.
Carly like the patience of Meralco not panicking even if the shot clock was going down. And that's one thing I've noticed with Meralco now. They're such a more seasoned team because of the numerous times that they've met Ginebra in the finals.
Great pass coming from North Spain, locating Justin Brownlee for the layup. One of the most telling signs for me about that Gilas window as Cliff Hodge scores on the layup is the number of assists. I mean, it just shows that Justin Brownlee is so inculcated with how, those players, his teammates play. That's why the ball was moving all around looking for the best shot possible.
And you need that, right? If you want to be successful, especially in international basketball, that ball has to move because there are great players out there. And the way to beat the great players is to keep them on their heels.
This is a great idea coming from Meralco just to go on the run as a foul is whistled here against Justin Brownlee. Bong Quinto with a tough landing.
Well, he wanted to go up strong. And sometimes when you go up there, then there's a little bit of contact. You land awkwardly. That's what happened to Quinto. He's a tough kid.
Yeah. Pick himself up. I think he was able to avoid banging the back of his head against the flooring. And now he will be taking 2 free throws. And Japet Aguilar still not in uniform for Barangay Ginebra. Surely he will maximize, not needing to play for the All-Star break as well. Might be ready for the tail end of the elimination round, possibly.
Japet Aguilar has only played 2 games so far this conference. And, that's something that when you look at Coach Tim, they never rush their players back.
Yeah. Because they know the fight is going to be in the playoffs. I mean, they're making do with what they have as of the moment, which is still a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their team standings, and they're at 4-2 right now. They're pretty much in 7th place, but still have a lot of games left, including this one. So they could go actually as high as 9-2.
A 3-point shot for John Pinto ties the count at 11-all. Good crowd here inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum for a PBA Wednesday because this is a good matchup. Meralco versus Barangay Ginebra deadlock right now.
These are one of these games that you really mark out in your calendar.
Yeah.
One of the rivalries. Well, Coach Norman will always disagree because he says that he hasn't necessarily beaten Barangay Ginebra. Well, in the finals, right? He's beaten him in a series.
Nice Pinto playing with a lot of intensity, a lot of energy, attacking on the other side and getting a couple of free throws for his efforts.
You look at both teams trying to get to the basket, not necessarily just settling for jump shots.
And that will lead to our first timeout of this ball game. The score is 11-all with 6 minutes, 27.9 seconds remaining in your first quarter. This timeout is presented to you by Honda, your official motorcycle of the PBA.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Brightest lights across the night.
60, the next level. You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governor's Cup.
Tuned into PBA Rush. Ginebra Meralco matches have always been nothing short of epic. For Meralco's coach Norman Black, Ginebra's movement really stands out from the rest, particularly their discipline to the triangle that just makes Scotty and JB such threats. Coming into this game, Coach Norman put a premium on offensive rebounds and boxing out. Offensively, expect the Balls to try to take as many three-pointers as they can, despite just making 9 of 38 last game, and expect them to also maximize how effective they have been in the paint. Back to you, Carlo and Don.
Thank you for that report, Ms. Bel Gregorio. As we pick up the action, Lawrence Pinto about to take a free throw here. As you can see, the brain trust of Coach Tim Cohen. I'm sure that they were hard at work even when he was busy, helping Coach Gilas Filipinas to that stellar but 1-in-1 performance in the last window.
I think it was a, it was a good opportunity to see players as well, how they will react to international basketball.
PG McDaniels with a strong rebound there and a slam dunk. He could have a big game here today with only Christian Stan Hardinger, the lone big man who could defend him from Barangay Ginebra.
Well, he's got the advantage of quickness, so you want to be able to maximize that as well.
But Christian also attacking on the other side, getting another basket. He has 4 points in this match early.
He'll make you work both ends of the floor. That's why it's so difficult also to play against a Christian Stan Hardinger.
What's a little frustrating, I guess, about the performance of KJ McDaniels is you know he can be good enough for a 30-20 game, but sometimes things just don't fall in his favor and he will have a quiet performance like what he did, or like what he had against Magnolia.
Yeah, and sometimes you think like, is he just cruising in that ball game? Sure, the coaching staff and the management of Meralco, they're trying to push him to really be dominant. I think that's the word that we're looking for. He's not necessarily dominant in every single game.
It's not just good, right? They need him to be at best import level
every game
to bring them to the next stage.
To be Justin Brown.
Sure, it's hard, but try.
I mean, it's so difficult for the other imports, right, to be always compared to Justin Brown, but that's how it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Yep. And if you have won 4 of the last 5 Governors Cup championships, you have to be the best.
That's the barometer. It's like if you want to be a sports journalist, Carlo Comentuan is your barometer.
Oh, that's a bad barometer right there. 19-16 is the counter 3-point lead for Meralco as their 3-point shots are heating up right now. Another one coming from Chris Newsom. Ms. Bel Gregorio noted this, that they will try to take as many triples as possible, and they're doing exactly that. 22-16. Meralco building a 6-point advantage and forcing this time out from Barangay Ginebra. Meralco red hot downtown.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Introducing Signal Connect Prepaid, our satellite broadband service for remote areas. Now faster than before. Spent only for the data you need. And top up whenever you want. Internet connection no matter how far. It's now made more flexible. With Signal Connect Prepaid.
You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governor's Cup.
inside the big dome as the score is 22-16 in favor of the Meralco Bolts against Barangay Ginebra. Carlo Pamintuan and Dominic Lee on the call. Miguel Gregorio, our courtside reporter, and Justin Brownlee responds with his own triple.
Prior to the first timeout of Meralco, that was 11-5 run that Meralco did, and that's why Coach Tim Cohn forced to call that timeout. And off that timeout, guess who answers? Justin Brownlee.
The ever-reliable import, Justin Noipi. And this is a friendly bounce for Chris Newsom. He has been engaged on offense. He gets to double digits with them.
Can you just imagine Justin Brownlee singing the song Noipi? That'd be awesome.
Let me start off with Lupang Hinirang first. And then we move to
Noipi. Okay.
To others.
Yeah, Babu teacher.
Well, ito na, lumalaban na, pumapalag na ang Barangay Ginebra when it comes to three-point shooting. This time around, it's a three-point play opportunity for Aaron Black. The offense looking sharp for Meralco here in the first.
You like how you can see they're all business. You can see that they have really prepared for this game. They're able to really figure out which points of attack that they want to do. They mentioned about shooting those threes. They mentioned about attacking the basket as well.
Alain Maliksi checking in to the ball game for Bong Quinto. Another consistent scorer for the Meralco Bolts. All conference long, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists already for Aaron Black as they have a 5-point lead right now.
And you can just feel a confidence in Meralco right now. And you know that could be the advantage, right? Big advantage of Meralco being able to prepare for this ball.
Yeah.
Unlike like you mentioned, Barangay Ginebra, Coach Tim Cohn and the 3 guys had their Gilas duties, so they were not complete in their practices.
And they reportedly did not practice yesterday, the 3 guys, to get some rest.
It's more important for them to rest, and you know these guys are familiar with the system anyway, so really what they needed to be able to, I guess, do a crash course on today is the defense,
specifically against KJ McDaniels as he scores again down low to up their lead back up to 5. Good pass inside. Stan Hardinger kicks it out. Nards Pinto made one earlier, makes another 3.
That's why it's very important for you to be able to have a deep bench. And Nards Pinto is a guy that is more than willing to take on that responsibility.
Stepping up as a starter right now. Nards Pinto providing the energy and the shooting. And that is just cardinal sin. You cannot foul a jump shooter like Alain Maliksi.
Especially if his name is Alain Maliksi.
Alain has connected on at least 1 3-point field goal in every Meralco game this conference.
And he's the leading local scorer for Meralco, averaging 15.5 points a ball game.
The match against Magnolia was the first time he did not get into double digits in the Governor's Cup. Because he got sidelined by his... I have no idea why, but personal battle against Paul Lee. They
yes,
always find...
And they were former teammates.
Exactly. They always find a way to go up against each other as he sent it over to Miss Bell Gregorio.
As you can recall, LA Tenorio has been playing limited minutes just so he won't break his Ironman streak. Unfortunately, LA can only push himself to a certain point as he is not even in the big dome today so as not to aggravate the sports hernia he has been playing through all conference long. Ginebra's medical team does not have a timetable for LA's return as necessary tests need to be run to assist LA in recovering fully. Back to you, Carlo and Dom.
And the Ironman streak is done.
Yes.
Wow.
What's the number?
We will have to ask Mr. Fidel Mamono.
We'll get back to you guys about that, but I mean, he's very far. If I remember correctly, the next guy
is Mark Barroca.
Yeah. But he's like 200 games away.
Behind. But that is now the existing Ironman streak in the PBA. I mean, you just never thought it was going to happen because LA Tenorio has played through so many injuries, so many bumps and bruises, even an appendectomy he played through. But I guess, I mean, time catches up with everyone.
And some players can play through a sprain.
Wow, I mean, that is huge. No LA Tenorio in this ball game. But Barangay Ginebra will have to figure things out without him, because even if he is not playing a lot of minutes, though, his mere presence, just being there, calms everything down for Barangay
Calms
Ginebra.
everything down, especially for the point guards. When you want to make especially in the end game, when you make a bad decision or you make a turnover, you have Ellie Tenorio there to be able to look to and he can talk to you and tell you something that will help your game.
It's like having a coach, an extra coach on that bench, even on the floor when he's playing. Meanwhile, the Meralco Bulls explosive with their scoring 37 points in the first quarter as they build a 10-point lead against Ginebra. Stanley Pringle for three, he knocks it down.
I'm just really so amazed how Stanley Pringle has transformed his ball game. Remember when he first came into the league, you dare him to take that three-point shot. Now you got to make sure that you challenge that shot.
Now you actually allow him to drive because he's shooting so much better from the three-point range. A 7-point lead for Meralco. Chris Banquero on the drive. Might have been a double-dribble violation as he will turn the ball over anyway. One last chance to score here for Barangay Ginebra at the end of the first quarter.
Too easy, that fast break that time. Great ball movement, 4-on-3 fast break for Meralco.
KJ McDaniels being a difference maker in the shaded area. As he is.
And just showing everybody that, you know what, I may be taking jump shots, but I am as shifty and as quick as I was.
Just had to show us as Chris Banquero.
And Chris Banquero's not slow.
Yeah, sure.
He's not slow.
Good pace here in the first quarter as both teams have kept their fouls to a minimum. 3 for Ginebra, only 2 for Meralco. A couple more fouls, possible to give up. Ancho Param can give up one here. And they will try to prevent Barangay Ginebra from even taking a shot. Yung Ginebra naman hindi ganyan, di ba? They don't try to use up those fouls as we will get Jared Dillinger checking into this ball game.
This is the first time that he's played this conference.
Yep. That's correct. First action of the ball game of this entire conference for Jared Dillinger. Stanley Pringle with a quick move, nothing there. Stan Hardinger beats the buzzer with a banker.
If you look at that time, you look at Stanley Pringle beating his defender, and that forces now Almazan to help out. And when he helps out, he's not in complete control of boxing out Christian Stan Hardinger, and that's what happened there.
And upon review, it does indeed count. 37-32. 5-point advantage for Meralco, but Barangay Ginebra fighting back at the tail end of the first quarter. The second coming right up.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Watch anytime with Signal. Buy a Signal prepaid HD kit with buy one, take one load. Enjoy up to 123 channels so you can cheer the team and feel the adventure with your family. Subscribe today.
You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governors Cup.
start inside the Big Dome. We thank you for joining us here on PBA Rush. Carlo Pamintuan with Dominic Poole on the call. 37-32. Meralco leading by as many as 10 points in the opener, but a 5-0 run to end the first quarter allows Barangay Ginebra to get back into it. When we say that Meralco is a defensive team, but it doesn't mean that they can explode like how they did in the first 12 minutes.
And you cannot allow Meralco to score 37 points in one quarter if you're has this ability to play physical bump and bump, but he also knows how to flop. Let's not call it a flop, okay? Because a flop is not allowed. Let's call it exaggerate
a sell.
Exaggerate the contact.
That's what we call it in wrestling. Pro wrestling.
It's a sell. Okay, it's a sell.
Mid-range J won't work for Brownlee, who just checked in. The Bulls trying to go on the run, trying to look for early offense here. As they swing the ball around, it's now with Raymond Almazan. He leaves it for Alain Maliksi. Top of the key three, a little bit short. Rebound picked up by JB. Justin pushing against Karam. Scotty left open for three. That's good.
And that ball movement, once again, whenever you move that ball, you have guys, 5 guys on the floor for Barangay Ginebra who all have the ability to shoot from the outside. You need to be able to be quicker on your feet.
Both teams with now 6 3-point conversions. Meralco 6 of 11. Barangay Ginebra shooting tremendously at 6 of 8. And it gets even better. Courtesy of Justin Brownlee.
7 of 9 right now for Barangay Ginebra. Doesn't seem like they're tired.
He's okay.
He's okay.
He's okay. Hindi na ubusan ng bala against Jordan. He has more than enough left in the barrel as Maliksi sends it out. Anjo finds Banquero from the corner. Hold on to respond to the three as well.
And this is really a type of game that, you know, it's great for the fans, right? When it's shot after shot, basket after basket. You know, it is a lot more entertaining as compared to, you know, a defensive type of game when you're not allowing shots to be made.
And we just received the final number. Elite Tenorio's Ironman streak ends at 744 games. So, I mean, I just want to take this opportunity to still tip my hat to Elite Tenorio.
Wow, right?
What a warrior to be able to play 700
How many years?
consecutive games.
How many years? That's the first game that he's missed ever since he got into the PBA. It's not like he played the first year and then, you know, sat out a few games and then continued. You don't know.
He was there every ball game for his squad. SMB, Alaska, Barangay Ginebra. He found a way to be present for his squad as Scotty Thompson leaves it for JB for the jam.
It seemed like the first quarter for Coach Tim was really just to get Scotty and Justin Brownlee, you know, get a little bit of sweat going, and then trying to see which guys will play well with each other. And JD let's call him a wild card in the mix right now because I haven't really been seeing him play this conference. guards.
Raymond Almazan taking advantage of their size currently.
Justin, rather Jared Dillinger. Congratulations to him with his new baby.
So this is tough for Barangay Ginebra. No Christian Stan Harding around the floor. No natural center. Biggest player is, I think, already Justin Brownlee at this stage. He might have to play center for this year.
They're playing small.
Yep.
Right? Kind of like what we saw with Gilas.
So that means there's a natural advantage for Raymond Almazan. Whatever the matchup might be, that will be a blocking foul. Di pa nakapwesto on the defense side.
Well, the matchup on the offensive end, but on the other hand, since Barangay Ginebra is quicker, they're going to push him to have to run back.
Jared Dillinger receiving a nice reception coming from the crowd. As we take another look at this Justin Brownlee slam dunk. How about that poster against Larry the Boss? I want that.
Didn't see it. Didn't see it. I think I saw it earlier. First game.
Working hard off the bench, also hits double digits with 10 now. 49-44, a 5-point advantage for the Meralco Bulls with 5 minutes gone by already in our second quarter. Both teams keeping their fouls to a minimum. Meralco with only 2, Barangay Ginebra with only 1 their runner. Not work. Foul. Leading to 2 free throws.
It's going to be a foul on that. Oh no, it's an NXT.
There's a shooting foul on Maya.
You gotta love how Jeremiah Gray has played so well this conference, given the opportunity in the first few games. Really able to knock down those shots, get this confidence going, and allow the other guys to rest. And the ability of Coach Tim now to find a different 5 combination.
Let's send it over to Miss Bell. Well,
If you missed it, LA Tenorio officially breaks his 744-game Ironman streak today as his previous injury, sports hernia, has been aggravated. Although we don't know when we can see LA again, in 3 weeks' time we will find out when Japet Aguilar can suit up once more. Japet's immobilizer has been removed for his MCL grade 2 of tear, but more tests have to be done so he could be fully cleared. Back to you, Carlo and Dom.
just tough developments for Barangay Ginebra. This is their title retention bid, but as we said, as we've discussed many times in the past, the only time that they did not win the Governor's Cup in the past 5 years since the Justin Brownlee era was the time when they won the Commissioner's Cup.
Yes. And
so is it just a matter of playing too many games?
Yes.
Are they too tired from the grind? And it's a compressed PBA calendar right now because of the World Cup preparation for Gilas.
So definitely that's something that if before a 3-conference format in 12 months was already difficult, it's even more difficult right now.
They have, again, the talents to try and figure it out. Jamie Malonzo slaps it with 2 hands.
That's why it's so hard to win a Grand Slam in the PBA.
49-47, Alain lets it fly. No good on the triple. Sky Thompson with the board. Thompson pushing, looking at his options. Stops, sends it out. Jamie for 3. No good. Rebound to Hart.
Well, one good thing about Barangay Ginebra is they've been preparing, right, for this. That's why they've gotten pieces that can come off the bench. Remember, Coach Tim was a guy before that maybe used 7 guys. Now he's left in that rotation. Now he experiments, playing big, playing small. We saw that in 2 conferences ago when he had Scotty Thompson early manning the point guard position. But look at it now. Now it's something that you can use and he's already comfortable with.
And now Jamie Malonzo gives us our move of the game, presented to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Governors Cup.
Barangay Ginebra battling back here in the second quarter, and they are using their three-point shooting as well, fighting fire with fire against the Meralco Bulls. Both teams shooting very well from the three-point distance. 7 of 12 for Barangay Ginebra, 7 of 15 for the Meralco Bulls. Jamie Malonzo getting ready to make a big leap, become a PBA superstar after picking up his first championship ever in the last Commissioner's Cup with Barangay Ginebra. He made a statement against Blackwater, and he needs to produce those numbers once again. Sorry, missed for Cliff Hogg. He was asking for a foul, but the referees will not bail him out. Pinto goes inside. The pass was stolen. KJ now pushing for Meralco. Pinto does not want to launch yet.
Wisely setting it up. I feel, as Quinto has progressed in the PBA, he's making better decisions when to pass off those open three-point shots.
Foul given up by Barangay Ginebra. And according to the referee, it would lead to 2 free throws here for KJ McDaniels. How about 17 first half assists for Barangay Ginebra, and we still have 5 minutes remaining. Some teams average about that number though.
Yeah, that's just crazy, right? he never has definitely brought the assisting game to a different level. Yeah. We see San Miguel trying to do that. We saw Blackwater for a while there in the Orange Conference, trying to keep up as well.
Well, the record in this conference is with San Miguel. They have 33 in the matchup against North San Miguel, but on average, they are still Barangay Ginebra leading in that category. Jamie Malonzo on the drive. Jamie sets his feet, jumper no good. Rebound picked up by AB. Aaron Black goes to McDaniels. KJ to the corner. Great pin down screen provided by Cliff Hodge, leading to this lose something.
What about these three-point shots for both teams?
And 3 points made per ball game. Meralco is second to the last. They average 10. They have 8 in the first half. What's happening here though?
Like we said, it's all about preparation. And sometimes, like they say, maganda ang tisig. And sometimes you strong it really well and you ride it.
Extend our well wishes, of course, to the San Miguel Beermen and TNT Trompang Liga. We'll be playing in the EASL. That's an offensive foul. Ito bulang. Ito si Don Quinto. We go back to a similar foul called against Scotty Thompson
in the Mall of Asia Arena.
And it led to their first series loss against Meralco.
This is RBF Mini-Center.
He didn't need to do it, but he extended, and it leads to an offensive foul. 53-49, a 4-point advantage for the Bulls. Turnovers, now only 1.
Yeah.
That's a 17-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. Have you heard about anything like that from Barangay Ginebra?
Talk about efficiency, right? Talk about the team with so much discipline. And that also goes to show you the level, the IQ of the players of Barangay Ginebra. Not forcing anything. And the proper spacing.
So missing everything with that mid-range jumper. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half of action. JB sends it out to Scotty. Thompson. Attack is fast half. Recovered by Jamie. They go to Jeremiah. No good. Sorry, miss inside.
Barangay Ginebra averages 16 turnovers a ball game. But today, 1.
A single 1. They force a turnover here at the expense of Meralco. Thompson kicks it out to Lord Quinto for 3.
And off that stop in transition, wide open 3 once again for Barangay Ginebra.
Assist number 18 in the first half for Barangay Ginebra. They're just down by 1. KJ McDaniel steps back, counter 3, won't work. Ginebra trying to go on the run once again. Jamie Malonzo overcooks it. takes down the rebound.
So long, quick, and strong.
Pass is tapped out. It will stay. With the Meralco Bulls, 17 seconds remaining on the shot clock. We have another timeout. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left in your first half. A 1-point lead for the Meralco Bulls.
This program is brought to you by Honda, the official motorcycle of the PBA.
Watch live sports action and non-stop entertainment on Signal Play. Here's how to register for free on your mobile phone. Enter your email address to get a one-time password or OTP. Key in the OTP and click continue to complete your registration. Enter your desired password and tick box to agree to terms and conditions. Check all details to register your account. You may also visit signalplay.com to register for free. You more awesome experience awaits. #Tara sa C-Play.
You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governor's Cup.
Left in our opening half as we take a look at the numbers of Aaron Black and Chris Newsome. In their last game, 29 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. You know, those aren't a lot, but if you look at that ball game, how the scoring was low, they made a huge impact in the result of that matchup against Magnolia.
Well, the total points in that ball game was only 86. Right? That's 29 of the 86. So you like how they've combined it, playing well with each other. Usually they would, alternate with each other. Now they've figured out a way to play with each other.
AJ, watching the defense of Stan Hardinger. Chris Newsome has been the focal point of the offense so far in this ball game. That hook will not work. Flip Hodge adding another offensive rebound to his tally.
Well, they've been knocking down threes, right? But you expect that the three-point shooting will go down. The percentages will go down. So you gotta, make sure that you're there also for those offensive rebounds once they start missing.
Only the second turnover of the ball game for Barangay Ginebra. Christian Stan Hardinger a little too strong on the pass to locate upcutting Thompson. Meralco, you have to forget about that 10-point lead. It didn't exist. Try to rebuild it right now. Hodge, again, it's the big man for making a difference here in the shaded area for Meralco.
Offensive rebound, second chance points for Meralco has really been the difference the past few plays.
8-4 advantage in second chance points in favor of Meralco.
Interesting in terms of the statistics. Ginebra and Meralco. Ginebra at 16.8 second chance points per ball game, 16.4 for Meralco.
So close. But expect that to skew a bit on the side of Meralco in this matchup. Justin Brownlee off to the right. Ito na. Second chance. We were just talking about him. Christian Stan Hardinger does it for Ginebra.
Christian Stan Hardinger is a guy that, nobody can really match up against him if you look at the lineup right now of Meralco. Especially if the guards are going to attack Jamie Malonzo, Nars Peter, or even Scotty Thompson. Then that will leave him a clear path to get an offensive rebound.
Quinto with 3 to work with. Quinto has to rush the shot as KJ get another chance to score down low. Too many chances being given to Meralco.
And if you allow him to gather, he's very difficult to stop.
Final couple of possessions remaining here in the first half. Barangay Ginebra dealing with a 5-point deficit. Malonzo has it versus Newsome. They train together with Vilas, so they're very familiar with each other's games. Copy. Hook pass over. JB. Runner. No good. The rebound battle is tapped over to Quinto. They have 6 to work with. Forward pass to Aaron Black. Aaron finishes strong on the glass.
That's what you love about Aaron Black. It doesn't matter who's in front of him. He's going to go all the way and take it strong. Whether he gets blocked or not, he's going to keep on taking it.
Strong ending here in the first half for the Meralco Bulls as they lead 61 to 54. Powered the first 5 points for the Meralco.
Dancing with the beat with DJ Zamora.
Something like this.
Magisayaw, magiyataw kay DJ Rams. Guwapo.
Love is a burning fire. And the flames grow higher, babe. Don't let it steal your heart. It's easy. Come on, girl. This game can't last forever. Why? We can't live together. Try. Don't let it take your love from me.
DJ Rams, idol.
And it goes a little something like this.
Cause this boy wants to stay. Loves more than he can handle, girl. Oh, come and stay by me forever, ever. Why does he go on pretending his love is never ending? Hey, don't let him steal your love from me.
Lanaw del Norte, Mix Club.
legend on the mix. This is the mix of Carles Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón.
This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best.
You're watching the 2023 Honda PBA Governor's Cup.
This is the mix of Carles Mix Club DJs. This is Team Destruction. Basta Team Destruction, campeón.
This is the mix of DJ Romar, the best.
This is Team Destruction, powered by Carles Mix Club DJs.
Master strikes again. Off the shoot. Encho one-on-one with Racal. Serrano goes up high. Goodness, Encho Serrano. What the? Wow. Encho Serrano getting half of a lifetime. That is just a single beauty. Sir John.
And they have the score is 61 to 54 in favor of the Meralco Bolts. They scored with 37 points in the first quarter to set the tone in the offense here in this ball game. Halftime stats are presented to you by